What's up, hackers? Firmware update version 1.0.7 just dropped, and I want to give you guys a run through of the major changes for themes and my fixes for a couple cosmetic issues with this version. Let's head over to the Hak5 GitHub. Go to the Wi-Fi Pineapple Pager repo. Make sure you are on the master branch. Hit themes, and again, always make sure that you are on the master branch. Going into the themes folder, we're going to go down to the Wargames theme. This is the default theme on the pager. In this firmware update, they changed a few files that you'll want to update in your custom themes. Let's go to Components, Dashboards, and click on the dashboard_settings.json. You can see that it has been updated recently. If you have been following my video series on theme setup and graphics, we'll want to download this raw file and overwrite the dashboard_settings.json file on our pager. This is good enough for themes that really haven't modified much of the settings yet. One of my themes does modify it heavily, so I need to know exactly what these files are changing. Next, we'll head over to Components, Settings, and we'll see that the submenu _settings_datetime.json has also been updated recently. Same thing. I'm just going to go to download the raw file and overwrite my file on the pager. The last file we're going to download for this update is the client_mode_wizard.json file. Same deal. Let's download it, overwrite it on the pager. However, there is more that we need to do with this file. In my tutorials, we moved all of the images to the assets folder and fixed all of the pathing. When we open the file in Notepad++, we see that it has the old pathing. So let's fix it so it points to assets. It's also a good idea to check the rest of the document just to make sure our image paths are correct. After saving the fixed file, let's go to our desktop shortcut and reload our theme. We can see we are on the 1.0.7 update from the welcome screen. And let's head over the settings and check out the new clock. You'll notice that things are a little different from the menu on the left and the items on the right. And there is a day item that is being cropped off the bottom of the screen. I've been told that this will be fixed in the repo and changed in the next firmware update, but let's take a look at how to fix this anyway. Basically, how these menus work is that there are two copies of the menu. The dashboard_settings.json controls the look of the items on the left. And the submenu _settings_datetime.json controls what you see on the right. So to fix this issue, we need to update the text in both files. Let's start with the submenu _settings_datetime.json. This is the functional menu on the right. Scrolling down, we can see where the date and time text items start. It starts on the Y coordinates down 50 pixels from the top. The next text item is 85 pixels down from the top on Y, and so on. But we need to tighten up the leading of these lines, so I'm going to change the 24-hour toggle to be 75 instead of 85 pixels down. I'm just going to add 25 pixels from here for the next items and rinse and repeat. The reason why the day item gets cut off is because it was told to be 215 pixels down, but the composition is only 222 pixels high, so it gets cropped. Changing it to 175 will bring it back up, so go ahead and save. Next, we'll head over to Dashboards and open the dashboard_settings.json file. We need to mimic the spacing of the lines exactly how we just did on the submenu _settings _datetime file. Scroll down until you see the start of the date and time. We see it starts at 50 on the Y coordinate, just like the other date and time. We need to make sure to go through each of these and make them match our other file. For my file, I am changing the numbers to 75, 100, 125, 150, and 175. Be sure to change them both for the icon image and the text. Once done, we're going to reload the theme. Once it reloads, we're going to head over to Settings menu and check out our clock text changes. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't had the chance, check out my theme tutorial videos on this channel and head over to GitHub to download my latest themes. I'll be updating them all with these changes soon. For now, I'll catch you in the next one.